Hey everyone, Hans Ugren here. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all enjoyed the poem. It should be up in my videos. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely do so, right? And yeah, I want to start off the year with a word of warning for the young ladies. Recently, I've talked with Southern Nordic. Well, talked with him. I made a response video to a video of his that was aimed at young men and finding a good mate. And I figured I can add something to that. So I did. Now he was mainly focused on the guys. I focused predominantly on the guys. Also a bit for the ladies. And for everyone essentially. I'm going to throw it the other way around today. I'm gonna try to focus it more on the women folk. But still everyone. Because everyone is gonna have a responsibility in this, and I think you'll find out why. So first and foremost, gonna be some adult material in there. Um, it's gonna be it's gonna be a bit adult. So if you want minors to know what I have to say on this, maybe check the video first yourself and see if it's appropriate or not. That's my warning. Also, I'm not a doctor, and I'm full of lies. Just ask YouTube, CNN, all those types, right? Okay, if we got that out of the way, perfect. So, where to begin? I've been talking with a lot of young women, wonderful women. Some are a bit older too, actually, now that I think about it, but I better not say that near them, maybe. Although they should wear their grey hairs with pride. They have earned that. At least they did. And the talks were in regards to the pill and other kinds of stuff like that, and how it is pushed onto young girls. It's not suggested, it's pushed. It's like you're 11 years old, now you have to start taking this stuff, this chemical garbage, put it in your body. Because your body needs that kind of help apparently, so they say, so they would claim, so they can earn money from you. Plus, a few more sinister motives, like messing with your sense of, with your senses. Sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of sight, maybe even. Why? Doesn't matter. The fact that they are giving you something that messes with that's bad enough in and of itself. And who doesn't matter. The people who are pushing this, should be held to account. Hopefully, we can make that happen one day, right? And as they, I guess I wanted to add to that real quickly is for 500,000 years, going by the oldest find of European archaeology, the first Europeans, one of the earliest finds, 500,000 years old. So we've been around that long. Means that our women have been around that long, right? And sure enough, they never had any of that, never needed it. Why all of a sudden this last 2-3 generations, since what, the 50s, 1950s? I tend to think that we've been sold some nonsense, just a tinge. No? Think so. Now these young women that I've talked with, and actually all of them, who've been using that stuff, all regret it. And some have gotten permanent damage from it. Others, luckily, their bodies cleaned out, regained their senses, and their life went for the better. But everything conforming to these quacks, charlatans, anti-whites, led them to a very bad path for a while, and some, their entire life was ruined by it, as was probably intentional. So I guess what I'm just in short can make that out of is, when you're put in front of a physician, a doctor, whatever, a nurse, they're gonna tell you ingest this crap. Well, they're gonna say ingest this very important medicine for you. Then be sure to say no, thank you. That's it. No, thank you. I don't want my sense of smell to be messed with. I don't want my womb to be messed with. I don't want my body to be messed with. I want to be able to detect a good man one day. And not have these pills mess with my hormones in such a way that I'll be compelled or more vulnerable to follow my back for just everyone that passes by. Unable to recognize what a good man is. And to have healthy children one day. So my legacy carries on. Maybe when you're young that doesn't mean much yet. But when you're older, I promise you it will. And an alternative to that maybe, well, alternative, no. What happens otherwise, if just looking at the females, the old females of my generation, they fell for it. They conformed. Oh yeah, sure, mister, I'll swallow that crap. Then plus then the encouragement to be a party animal. Yeah, to be an animal at parties. And drink and do drugs, not knowing why you feel so hollow inside while you're still laughing your head off. And then at the end, at some point, you're gonna be past your 30s. Men are going to look at females younger than you, and you'll be left alone. And then, all else that follows from there is madness and depression. And truly, those females who've chosen that path, it's really, for a large part, their own fault. Sounds harsh. I didn't give them that crap. Nor do I wish this upon them. But that's just nature here at work. It's just a logical end conclusion from choices. The consequences of choice. Because the choice is yours then. Are you going to do right by yourself? Stay away from all that poison? Or are you gonna embrace it? One road leads to the opportunity to be a happy and healthy woman with a big social circle and with, respect in that circle if you are a good woman. All the others are gonna end up broken and alone. Maybe have some poor male, that never matured into a man and take advantage of that. Wow. And then it's just waiting for the grave, right? Trying to get what little pleasures you can out of, little excesses left in your already decaying body. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be your choice. I'm not here to tell people what to do. I only want to warn because I want to have people be happy and live fulfilling and satisfying lives. Is there something else I can add to this? Yeah, so there's gonna be a few of the ladies that I talk with regularly, and they're gonna make videos at some point when time allows. I've asked them if they want to make videos of this themselves because I'm a guy, and what does a guy know about this? Probably not as much as they will. I'm just sharing what little I know about this because I'm worried. And you do with it what you want at the end of the day, right? If you say, well, Hans, you're full of it, fine. Well, I wouldn't find it fine. I would find it sad, quite frankly. But your call. As for as for these ladies, they're gonna be. They can be more detailed, and I think that's important. And I think younger women want to hear it from more experienced women, anyways. Like what should I do? How am I going to be a good woman myself, etc., etc. Yeah, that will come. For now, you'll have to do with me. Yeah, and as for the part where it's addressing everyone, well, hey guys, protect your daughters against this, your nieces, will ya? I mean, I'm a dude and I talk to women about this regularly. Women I could be dating. And in this today's society, so many people would say, "Oh yeah, dude, just get her, dude." Horrible. No, I will be like, if I'm interested in a woman, I will address this. I really will. It's none of this. Oh, I'm a big dude and I have a lot of money and blah blah blah. No, I will go for the serious stuff because I want to know, is this a quality woman or not? If she's gonna be quality, she's gonna heat this. She's gonna understand my concerns. And she's gonna understand that I'm saying this because I genuinely do care about people. That will include her, should she be on me in her life. Some have thrown that away, others, well, they stuck around. Very happy for that. So perhaps a bit of an aside, maybe not that important. But yeah, guys, protect your daughters, your nieces, your sisters, your moms, your aunts. That's your job. And how do you do that? Well, tell them that if some bastard, is gonna tell them to swallow chemical garbage, that she can run right to you and you will stand in front of her. Because here's also the thing. The types who have to resort to such tactics to sicken, well, even children. That's not the actions of brave people. That's the actions of cowards and manipulators. They aren't fond of direct confrontation. So, make it a tool in your box. As for older women, if you've lived this, if you have been through stuff like this, if you've encouraged it in other women, stop doing it. Yeah. Admit perhaps that you were conforming where you shouldn't have been. You might have regrets about it. But at the very least, you can prevent it from happening to others. You can show nobility. You can show character. And who knows, maybe it's still in time that you can become healthier and happier if you've been on this crap for who knows how long. Yeah, because it was pretty important all around, I believe, to share. Let's end with a visual. I'm gonna ask everyone if, like in the beginning of the video, if you may want to check this first, this next bit, before you show it to a minor, most definitely. And then afterwards you decide if she or maybe he, although yeah, for young boys it's perhaps not not as directly important yet. That's more so when they're physically capable of defending others. Yeah, show her. The daughter, the niece, whatever, the sister. And that is, ladies, gonna get a bit primal here. Gonna look a little bit at the pure animal part of it all. Here is the thing. That space between your thighs. Is that going to be the VIP room for a good man who has earned that VIP room by whatever standards you set, hopefully healthy ones? Or is it going to be a public urinal for everyone to use? You decide. You make the calls. What that space is going to be. It may not be a pretty picture, but it's a little bit the point. So, the public urinal or the VIP room? It's gonna reflect on your character, it's gonna reflect on your physical well-being. And if enough of us do that, it's gonna reflect on the well-being of our entire people. Because then healthy and strong children will be born, and the society that we live in today may not be, permit my use of words here, a loony house, as it is turning in more and more into each year. And I think that's my little contribution to that. So, with that said, Hans Zugrin is going to sign off. You all have a good one, and truly think about it. Bye bye.